Hey guys, how's it going? Cassie here from Passive Martial Online. Coming in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about paper assets. All right. In case if you're wondering where I am right now, I am in California, in San Francisco, to be precise. And as you see, the weather outside is cool. It's nice, but it's really windy, and that's the reason I'm wearing this cardigan. As you can see, just initially I was just wearing this half sleeve check shirt and wanted to go out, but then when I went out, I realized it's so windy. I've been getting a lot of questions from different people asking my opinion on paper assets and if I do invest in paper assets or not. So, the thing is, investing in paper assets is definitely a great idea, mainly because it gives you a good platform or a different strategy or way to diversify your investment, all right, when it comes to building or enhancing your overall financial portfolio. And for that reason, it is important to have paper assets as well. Now, what are the paper assets? I'll give you some examples: mutual funds, hedge funds, index funds, fixed deposits, government bonds, private bonds, anything where you're just getting a certificate or basically a piece of paper that validates your investment in a certain entity, which also promises or assures you a fixed return. So I normally prefer to go for investments which pays you at least a minimum of, I would say, 6% or above. Okay, anything that pays you less than 6% or above is not a good idea to invest in. All right, keep that in mind. Reason being, because if you're an entrepreneur or if you're an investor like me, you would definitely make much more money from your other different entities, right? So the best thing to do is to invest in platforms which pays you at least a minimum of 6%. Now this is, I'm referring to the paper assets only, all right? Even stocks are also considered as part of paper assets. However, I'm not a big fan of stocks because mainly due to their fluctuating nature. Now I'm not saying all the stocks are of similar nature. There are some stocks which gives you the fixed dividend payment, so you can focus on those, all right? But overall, it's definitely essential to have paper assets as part of your financial portfolio, because as you continue building your wealth, okay, and as you continue making lots of money, it is important to ensure that you diversify in all different platforms. My favorite platforms are obviously real estate. Real estate is right on top. So any extra money that I make from my businesses goes into real estate. Second, it's gonna be fixed deposits, because I invest in something which is called fixed deposits with banks. So banks pay you out something between 6% to 8%. Now, I'm not saying all the banks do that, because majority of the banks pays about, I believe it's somewhere between 2 to 3%, and some even below that. So look for banks that pays you at least a minimum of 6% and above. I focus on those banks, and most of those banks are in Asian countries. So look for such opportunities. Index funds. Yes, I do love investing in index fund as well. Now, I would not give you uh, my recommendations, because again, my risk appetite is slightly bigger. So if you're getting started, look for those index funds which gives you conservative returns. All right, fixed, but important thing is that the returns are consistent. All right, or the payouts are consistent. Then you can also focus on stocks. However, again, like I said earlier, focus on those stocks that pays you on a fixed basis. So there are some companies which pays you on a quarterly basis. There are some companies which pays you on a half yearly basis. There are some companies that pays you on a yearly basis. So focus on such companies, okay? But important thing is also to do some due diligence and ensure that you're investing with a company that has a very good standing or a very good track record. All right. So that's the number one aspect which you gotta keep in mind. All right, guys. So that's my take on paper assets, and the reason why it's important to keep investing in paper assets is also because it gives you that cushion, all right, in terms of financial planning, in terms of financial enhancement when it comes to your investments and portfolio. So make it a point that you invest in paper assets as well, yeah. Now, irrespective of the fact that you are a multi-million entrepreneur, a multi-million real estate investor, it really doesn't matter. But having paper assets it sort of gives you that insurance, at the back, so that if something had to go wrong with your businesses tomorrow, or God forbid, in the coming days, you at least have your paper assets from where you get a good amount of cash flow coming in. All right. So that's my take when it comes to paper asset, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and also send me your questions if you do have any. This is Kasim signing off from San Francisco. We'll be coming with more videos. Till then, you guys take care. See you soon. Ciao.